My name is Reverend Dr. Barry King, and I'd like to thank you for joining me today. I'd like to share with you a companion video for the book You Are Spirit. And this is chapter 8, and it's trying to control instead of align. This chapter looks at something most of us do not think about. We do it without realizing it. We try to control life in order to feel safe. Control can look like planning, fixing, worrying, managing outcomes, or trying to make sure nothing goes wrong. On the surface, it feels responsible. Underneath, it usually has fear, and it's fear trying to protect us. Control is understandable, but it is exhausting. When you try to control life, you're carrying more than you're meant to carry. You're attempting to manage outcomes that were never fully in your hands to begin with. The body tightens, the mind stays busy. Peace feels just out of reach. Alignment feels very different. Alignment is not giving up or becoming passive. It's not letting life walk all over you. Alignment means cooperating with life instead of fighting it. It means responding from clarity rather than reacting from fear. You can feel the difference. Control feels tight, urgent, and pressured. Alignment feels steady, simpler, and quieter. There may still be action, but it doesn't feel forced. There's less internal arguing and more of a sense of direction. Control comes from mistrust. It assumes that life is unpredictable in a dangerous way, that you must stay ahead of it, and if you don't, you might be harmed. Alignment comes from a deep trust, not that everything will go your way, but that you can meet whatever comes. That trust is not naive, it's earned through experience. You've already lived through things you once believed you couldn't handle. You've adapted, you learned, you found support. Alignment remembers this, control forgets it. Many people confuse alignment with certainty. They think alignment means knowing exactly what will happen or making the perfect choice. Alignment doesn't remove uncertainty, it changes your relationship to it. You stop demanding guarantees and you start listening to coherence. Coherence feels calm. It's the sense that something fits, even if you don't know how it will unfold. The body relaxes slightly, the breath deepens, urgency seems to fade. That's alignment speaking to you. Trying to control often blocks this signal. When the mind is busy predicting or correcting, it drowns out the quieter guidance of awareness. You're not wrong for doing this. It's a learned behavior, but it's not required. You don't need to micromanage life to participate in it. Alignment often begins with pausing, with not responding immediately, with allowing yourself to feel into a situation instead of thinking your way through it. This pause is not avoidance, it's listening. And listening changes outcomes. When you align instead of control, choices tend to be simpler, not easier, but clearer. You're not choosing to escape discomfort. You're choosing what feels honest and workable. This doesn't mean life becomes smooth, but challenges do still arise. Plans still change, people still disappoint. Alignment doesn't prevent difficulty, it prevents unnecessary struggle. There is relief here. Relief from carrying responsibility that was never yours. Relief from believing you must anticipate every outcome. Relief from the constant mental effort of trying to stay ahead of life. Alignment allows life to meet you. You may notice that when you stop forcing, solutions appear much more naturally. Conversations get better, timing improves, opportunities arise that effort couldn't produce. This is not because you did something right, but because resistance softened. There's a quiet wonder in this, that life responds when you cooperate rather than push. That clarity arrives when urgency drops, that intelligence is already present, waiting for you to listen to it. This doesn't mean you stop caring. You still plan, you still choose, you still act. The difference is that action comes from steadiness rather than fear. You are participating, not battling. Letting go of control does not make you powerless. It returns power to where it belongs, awareness. You stop trying to manage life from the outside and begin moving within it. That movement feels more natural, more humane, and more sustainable. You will still catch yourself controlling sometimes. That's normal. When you notice it, soften, breathe, ask yourself, what would alignment feel like here? That question alone can change everything. You are not here to dominate life. You are here to engage with it. You are spirit, eternal, infinite spirit, living within a responsive, intelligent field. When you align instead of control, life becomes less of a struggle and more of a relationship. And relationships thrive on trust. Thank you for allowing me to share this with you. I wish you love and joy, and hug someone you love. Thank you.